Welcome to the jungle, but it's cold. There we are. Pop on in here.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Okay. Ah. How's it going, Magic? I am making a wolfskin jacket. I said I'd do that off camera, but I keep getting sucked into 7 Days to Die. So, just doing a little bit of this. Got my... She's a hungry girl. And I don't really have a lot of food on me. So I'm going to have to go out and go fishing again. Eat that to tide her over. And then I guess drop some water, because I got lots of water. So we're good there. All right. So we'll just hop back out. And I got to collect an arrow off the ice too, Magic. My last stream there, I was fighting all the wolves. Oh, nice. It was nice here, but really, really windy. The yard work's always good. This is the spot I was fishing, and there's a lot of dead wolves out here. We got deer, wolves, people. So I believe I do have a parasite risk. Actually, I should shoot that deer just for the deer meat. So we're gonna hunt this guy. Try to keep it steady. Oh, he's coming right for me. That's good. That makes it a lot easier. See what he does here. Okay, he's turned on me, so now he's... If I keep my distance just right, I should be able to hook him behind him and get him in the back of the head without him running. Unless, of course, he turns right around on me. They're harder to hunt now that they do a lot more angle moves, right?
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
Think about here. Yeah, see, he's not running. Oh, now he's running. Oh, that was way too far. Darn it. Okay. Bit of a problem in that I don't... Oh, there we are. Good. Problem solved. Thank you, crows. So we'll have to hang out outside until this this weather kind of clears up a bit. So let's do that. Hey, how's it going, Dave? Oh, Magic, if you want to, and Steve, yes, Steve, Magic, anyone. You guys want to be moderators to post links and such? Just say so, and because I trust links coming from all of you guys. I don't have a lot of wood, but we can hopefully pull some some food out of this hole in the ice.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
She's a hungry girl. Alright, what do we got for calories? Oh, fishing tackle is required. Good thing you can put together fishing tackle by hand, right? That is nice. Okay, now. Okay, so I can fish for 2 hours. Hopefully catch something decent. Come on, salmon-y. Or you'll do fine. Hopefully that'll tide me over. Okay, I gotta put this bow away. That's troublesome. Okay, cook that guy. It's gonna take 36 minutes. That'll give me
Trees.
1 hour
I'm gonna eat a tree.
to fish and then eat that fish. All right. Come on, fish. I need a salmon. I'm really hoping for a salmon. That guy right there. Perfect. Perfect.
Eat soon.
Grab a quick drink. Okay, that's enough drinking. You're going to be 25 minutes, so we may have to cancel on this one. Alright, let's cancel. And eat our 1,000 calories of salmon. That's good. That's good. Okay, what do we got here for... It says 46 minutes. I got an arrow over there, and I would like to get it in the daylight. And I can go collect sticks, so let's just take a quick run this direction. Keep your eye... Oh, there, I was going to say, keep your eye peeled for an arrow I fired off over this way. Now, there's a dead deer somewhere over here, too, that I shot. But he ran off with my arrow, so that'll be... Oh, that's a loon. That is. Well, this isn't very a very stick-filled area. There's 3 downward arrows for cold. It is gonna get a lot colder soon. It's a lot colder right now. All right, guys. Yeah, I would have. I don't know. Personally, I would have went with something maybe a little less odd than turkey steam myself. Just offhand. Let's get back on over here and into this fishing hut. Because I'm in the process of making that darn coat. I'm worried I'm going to end up spending all my time indoors, and then it'll be a little dicey there with the cabin fever, right? The Daves of our lives is killing me, Dave. That oh, that's funny. 8 sticks. Well, that'll give me enough time to hopefully catch a salmon. Right, salmon? Big, too fat, 2,000 calorie bugger. Let's go. Or nothing. Fish for an hour. Oh. 1,000 calories will do. 30 minutes? You betcha. 28 minutes to cook that. Oh, wonderful. So, let's celebrate by drinking some water. All right. Well, that's a win. That gets her through her day. But we are no further ahead. Still not. I bet you we could pull that off. Actually, one day, guys, one day, before I get rid of my old phone, I will upload the video showing my ugly, ugly arm blister. It's almost unbelievable. Like it's so ugly, and I can't believe it is on me. Right? That's. Oh, it almost looks like special effects. This gigantic sack on my arm from Steam. I worked with this guy who used to be a cook, and he's like, no, Steam is, woo! Steam is a killer in the kitchen, so. Yes. Daves of Thunder. Ah, okay. Oh, right now, yeah, so basically it's, yeah, it's only, this is such a huge project. No wonder Kimiyota was like, yeah, sounds like a good idea, but that'll take 10 years. So, I got Desolation Point and Timberwolf Mountain. I have a lot of fine tuning to do in Pleasant Valley, but I'm just kind of trying to work out of we're in Coastal Highway here, so I'm trying to multitask. So
I am too tired to think straight.
well, think about firing up your lanterns so we can all see what the coastal house looks like. There we are. We've been through here. Yep. Okay. Nothing on the table. Oh, hey, search this cabinet. Nope. No win there. Oh, I didn't search any of these. Nope. Easy. Yeah, it's nice. Daves of our lives.
I'll take it.
Whoa, that's a lot of stuff coming out of one. We'll grab that toilet water. Yeah. All right. Perfect. We're tired. We're good. We're well fed. We're gonna get. I gotta remember to leave this stupid thing in one of those fishing huts. Get some water into us. Oh wait. How am I for actual food though? Okay, good. So I can give myself food poisoning. Oh, I didn't. Okay. Good enough. But the idea was, because I'm so healthy, my plan is just to continue to make a coat tomorrow. So I might as well get those calories in while I can. Actually, we'll just do 8. Ah, see, there you go. That's actually the thing too, is I never even thought of it until afterwards, and it's like, you can find this game on Steam, and I'm like, oh, I now sound like I'm advertising for a Valve company, right? It's like calling your son Pepsi. Hey, it's a dog. Sorry, a distant relative. Still a wild animal. Okay, I'm just checking. Well, it's not my fault he's silly. I'm gonna call you Lunch. Lunchable the wolf. Alright, let's get inside. Oh, yep, cold. No, it's not quite. Thank goodness. It's actually not like my arm didn't get like charred. Just it was a steam burn, and then it turned into a gigantic blister that was like wrapped around my arm, and it was about 1.5 inches wide. And it just this giant strip, and it was loose and sloshy, and oh, ugh, it was everything bad. Everything bad. My blister was. Okay, you know what? Let's, it is early morning. We're well rested. Let's get a drink. We got calories. Let's make ourselves some wolf jacket. Yeah, that one worked out, eh? I wasn't sure if he was going to kind of keep just kind of walking or if he was going to charge, because I was prepared to run like a chicken, Steve. I really was. I was prepared to run like a chicken. Wolfskin coat. Let's do it for 4 hours of wolf skinning coat. And then we'll go outside and we'll get some wolf steaks. Yes. Very gross. Was? Yeah, might as well. Well, we've got the calories to do so. Normally I'd use the hammer, but let's treat ourselves, shall we? Ah, that's nice. Okay, let's go outside here. Normally I have an issue with wandering around out here, but yeah, that's the thing. I'll kind of put a heads up on that video before I just, you know, throw out a how I got my name, you know, and people are like, oh, this will be interesting, and then they're trying to eat. Oh, open trunk. You betcha I'll try to do that. See, this place, I don't know, guys. I always have this, you know, this impending doom feeling whenever I'm in this bloody town. Are you completely frozen? You are 91% frozen. So let's get some steaks off this wolf. All right. We got some steaks. That's another wolf. Okay, so there he is. He's way off in the distance, which is the perfect place to see a wolf. Is way off in the distance. But he's coming towards me, so he's making it easy on me. I like it. I like it a lot. Now, you can do the front-on shot, but look at all my condition. I just got it back. Ah, it's cold. That's about as close as you want to get, because they can kind of sense you any closer. So we'll just sneak in right behind them. Perfect. There we go. Oh, a bum shot for the wolf. Get back here. Ah.
I'm so cold. I'm warming up a bit.
She's so cold, she's warming up a bit. Oh yeah, I got a dead deer out here too, don't I, somewhere? Okay, I do have a lot of really nice conditions. Let's go pick up some sticks. And try to find that deer I shot. Because he won't give me parasites. So when I shot him... Okay, there's a wolf with an arrow in its butt out there somewhere. That might be him, but I don't want to risk it. When I shot this deer, he ran this way. Into the fog. And then I fired... I should see another arrow on the ground, because then I fired an arrow way too long. Here it is. Here it is. And then he ran kind of up in here. So, if you were a deer with an arrow sticking out of the back of your head, would you go? Probably you would turn left, right? Oh, she's thirsty. All right, let's fix that with some drink. Oh, you know what too? The thing I loved about that burn and that blister is people who hadn't seen me, my wife would be like, "Oh, he's got a really bad burn on his arm. It's a really big blister." And if they hadn't seen me or seen the blister, they'd be like, "Oh, well, you should just pop that and get that over with." And then they'd see the blister and would say instead, "Oh, well, I don't know about popping that. Have you gone to a doctor?" Of course, I did not go to a doctor because there was no there was just a giant blister on my, you know what I mean? It was a burn. It was a bad one. It healed eventually. This is upsetting. That deer went uphill on me. Totally, completely took off with my arrow. So we'll go back here and we'll cook deer meat for breakfast. Ooh, a stick. Alright, guys. I got 3 sticks there. I think we're doing good. Alright, she's losing too much condition to cold. But it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I've got a whole bunch of food over here. It's just, you know me and my walking around. Unlike Yari, I'm a complete chicken. And I will not walk around with meat on me. But I do feel that walking around without meat on you helps stretch out a run a little bit. So while we're not exactly doing like just plain crafting, guys, we are... Let's kill this guy on our way through. No. Let's just let him go. You know, we're not exactly doing that much crafting. I'm kind of just running back and forth to food sources, but I've got an idea. Since I want to craft and all that, let's go back here. I'll put in a little bit of time crafting outdoors, right? Broken a bone? Not really, no. No, I haven't broken a bone. I grew a bone spur the size of a golf ball at the back of my foot. That was fun. I got the plantar's fasciitis where your tendons were all ripping apart in your feet, and every morning you'd wake up and put pressure on your feet and you just want to die. But I was, you know, wearing some pretty low quality work boots, working 12 hours a day, weighed in about 220. It was kind of cool because I weighed in about 220 and people thought I was about maybe 260, 270 pounds. I was still very thin, but actually, it's a big dude. At one time I was. Not exactly small now, but not like that. That was insane. Alright. We're all... Nope. There we go. So he's got it all. So this guy and the guy over there, and there's another corpse in the log sort. We haven't checked the tooth, but I don't think he was there. Hey, wait a second. Where's my lunch? Hello, lunch. Where are you? Oh, there he is. Perfect. Yeah, no, they do a weird thing with their bait now, eh? I did actually... Pike, I'm gonna tell you a story, kind of, about my friends and I. And, fight stories always go like this. I didn't want to fight the guy. But he wouldn't take no for an answer, so I had to beat him up. And yeah, I have. Remember the one time I tackled a guy down to the ground and said, "Don't, just cut it out, man. We're done here." And he's flailing and taking swings and punched the poor guy right in the nose. Let's not use that. And when I was a little kid, one of the neighborhood kids came up to when I moved into a new neighborhood, and he said, "Want to wrestle?" And I said no. And he said, "Come on, let's wrestle." And he grabbed me by the shoulders. He started pushing me around. So I just plain punched him in the nose. He was not impressed. We became friends and stuff afterwards and stuff, but he knew it's just like, don't wrestle with him, you know? Just don't wrestle with him. He's doing his own thing. Just leave the poor kid alone. Let's play guns or something instead. Remember guns where you'd find a stick shaped like a gun and you'd make gun noises with your mouth and then you'd get shot and you'd have to fall down, count to 10. Oh, an ankle. That's one of those things. Like a nose is like, that's a drag. An ankle, it's like, that's forever. Oh, ouch. Yeah, but I seriously though, I prefer never ever to get into a fight because I'm an old man. I don't need to be fighting people anymore. But that was my last scuffle, was a, hey, don't do that. Although, remember, I was talking to you a little bit about poker earlier today. Oh, yeah, me too, Steve, me too. Oh, man. Left arm, right leg. What do you do?
It's dusk, so night can't be far behind.
It's like back when Dave used to be a stunt man. Carefully, actually, gotta keep your head on a swivel. You might get eaten here. You never know. So, do we have? Okay, so we just have the fish. All right. So we break that first. Throw the fish on. Fish on. Here we go. Probably cancel it. All right, that's enough. Eat the fish. Drink some water. Let's put some. What do we got here for time? Let's do the 2 liters. I'm going to drink a little bit myself. Ooh, drop that. Drink a little bit. Dislocated your shoulder, reach. The old, it's like, well, what did you do? Well, all I did was move my arm like this. Now I'm in horrible pain. It's like, no, you can't see that coming. You know what? It's like how do you prevent an injury like that? Ice fishing 3, now skilled at ice fishing. Let's get that salmon on. Drop this other one. What do we got for time? An hour? An hour it is. Boom. Let's fish. See, now we got lots of food. Nice. See, what do we got for fuel and what do we got for time? Bet you we can pull off an hour of fishing with this. So is there anything I need to cook? Doesn't look like it. Alright. Do I have any fish? Nope. Well, let's see if I can... We won't cook it, but let's see if I can fish for an hour. Get away with fishing for an hour here. Yes! So glad I did. Cooking pot, 4 minutes. Come on now. There we go. You know, I may have fractured an elbow, but of course I never got it looked at. Now, I've been concussed a few times, and one time I even got, as they say, knocked the F out by a dude. Like I have broken it, guys, like, you know, but for my street fight records, I'm like, you know, like 5 or 6 fights throughout my entire life, and you know, 2 wins and 4 losses basically. But yeah, the guy just walked up and just punched me. Didn't know what was going on or nothing. Well, he came up and was real mad, and I'm like, "Are you serious?" And he was very serious. Yes, make no mistake, he was serious. My friend realized he was serious and kind of tried to, was like, "Oh no, you gotta kind of try to hold me back." Like, I don't know, like I wasn't coming at him in an aggressive way. I was taking a step forward, but he was trying to like push me back out of the way. So he was nice enough to grab my arm so I couldn't get my arm up even if I wanted to protect the punching that was coming. But yeah, I got punched and knocked out for a little bit. And because he had my arm, I swung around kind of like a pendulum or whatever. Like, you know, a tether ball. I swung around my friend like a tether ball and ended up bouncing my head off the ground. It was gravel. And I hit my head on the ground and ended up coming to, like, I'm almost immediately afterwards, but I was on my back and I kind of fallen under the ass end of my friend's car because there was like 5 of us standing there and then this other guy came up. Anyway, so I ended up kind of coming to and I'm looking up and I see this muffler and I'm like, and so because when you, I don't know if you guys have been knocked unconscious or not, when you're coming back, you don't really understand what's happening. So when I woke up and I saw a muffler over top of me, my first thought was that I had been hit by a car. So I popped out from underneath that car in about half a second and was up on my feet. And I see all my friends and this guy looking at me with these giant saucer eyes because he just punched me and I fell down. And then I suddenly jumped up. I looked right at him and said, "What did you do?" Because I thought he hit me with a car, not his fist. I was in no shape to be fighting, but I was enraged because I thought this guy hit me with his car. Turned out he hit me with his fist, which is good enough, I guess. So yeah, he actually immediately left after that because I guess he thought I was, you know, dangerous. All I was woozy. Oh, sorry guys. I got all. My kid has 2 giant scars on his head from bouncing his head off various things. It's not funny, but it's kind of funny. I tried to tell him that's where he had the horns removed, but he won't go for it. Alright, so I never liked this bookshelf. I just got the calories to do it, so let's do it, right? And now we got the food here. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I don't hang out in situations at all where some lunatic's gonna come at me and punch me, but you know how they say, you know, aw, come on, Weather. It looks like I'm gonna hide out and read for a minute, or maybe break down some more wood in those shacks. You know, they say first time for everything? Yeah. So that was my first time having some guy come up in a rage and then me try to talk him down at all, and it was I think he was just looking for somebody to try to talk him down that he could take a swing at or something. I don't know. But you know, first time for everything. Learned my lesson. Won't be approaching people like that anymore. At least not without not without my hands up a little bit in front of my face. Yeah, the good old days. Partying with your friends. Then the lunatic comes over. Wrecks your evening. Well, I didn't really wreck my evening. It's not like I went home or anything like that. Falling out of a tree once, too. Curse smashed on the ground. Hey, guess who's never been in this place? That's right. Me. Haha. I was complaining about food. It's like, well, why don't you loot the area? Try that out for size. Complimentary soda behind chair? No. Oh, we got some painkillers. I don't know. I like Loon's idea that you have to take painkillers with a band-aid to cure a sprained ankle. And then the pain thing is... Because, I mean, geez. Pain thing, all it is kind of a minor inconvenience. It doesn't really do much. That's awesome. I got some more food, guys. Bunch of computer nerds in the street brawl. Sounds like my kind of folk. Because, yeah, you know, it's like my friends and I, we play, you know, board games and such. And we watch documentaries and, you know, pretty geeky crowd. You know, like for working class dudes, we're all just pretty geeky as well. And new location? No, I've been in here. How come I skipped the middle cabin? Why would I do that to myself? But yeah, so it's funny because when one of them does get into a fight, they don't lose. Because I think it's somebody, you know, most of the time it's some poor guy who doesn't really, probably wouldn't be in that situation normally, but that alcohol into them, and at least that's, you know, that's what I find anyway. You get into a street brawl with your co-workers side by side. I swore I heard bear snorts. See, I'm a little tired, but it's good. Oh, this is perfect. Look at that. Snow falling nice and gently. Let's tuck this in right here. Let's crouch. Get this in right here on this corner. I just don't want a bear to come and bother me. That's all, you know. How about we shorten that down a bit? Just in case a bear does come and bother us. Or the wind blows our fire out. That's also a thing. Might as well make throw a pot of water on there, eh? Well, I'm pretty good. I think I got my coat done up. How long we got on here? How long will this take? Yeah, see, I can get 12 more in just an hour and a half, or 2 hours. So, we're good. Alright, well, let's work on this coat again for 2 hours. Leave it to the police to show up and taser the victim, though, eh? It's just like, you know, how'd it go? Great, right up until I got tased by the cops. What? Yeah. Alright, we got 2 more hours on this. Let's do it.
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter. I'm so tired I could lay down right here.
Alright, that's enough water, I think. I think we're good again on the water. What do we got here? 1 hour and 17? Alright, let's go to what we can do here. There we go, 1.5 hours. And in case we run into some corpses, it's best to have some torches. At least a couple anyway. Yep, still exhausted and can't run, but at least we can get a good night of sleep tonight and get some condition back. This is nice. This is nice. We're doing okay. Alright. Stop on in. Drop off some stuff. Depending on the weather and depending on the circumstance, tomorrow we might head up the old Cattail Creek or Bear Creek, as it's actually called, but Cattail Creek, as Geltals like to call it. And get ourselves some cattails to kind of, you know, alleviate my stress from the idea of I might run out of food, lose my well-fed bonus. It's a pain in the butt losing that. How are we doing for daylight? Sun is up. I might as well sleep for a couple more hours. All right. Pretty good. Pretty good. Like full, you know, not completely rested, but full health. Pop out here, have lunch. There's not a bear standing there. Let's eat the salmon. $6.79. You betcha. That sounds like a good lunch. So yeah, eliminate some of that worry of whether or not I have. Ugh. Yeah, okay, okay. It's gonna be a little bit cold. It's gonna trade some condition for cattails. I should almost go all the way up to hey buddy, Rabbit Grove, which is not really a grove, it's more like a plateau. But go up there and grab, because I'm out of rabbit hides, and my rabbit skin hat is really roughed up. So I think it's done. Even though I'm going to take some damage freezing. Goddamn freezing. I put the subtitles for when they talk underneath, so that when they say something, and if you don't hear it, I respond to it. It doesn't sound like I'm some sort of lunatic just randomly saying stuff. Okay, so we got rabbits. Rabbits ahoy. Oh. I got one anyway. Now, where's my arrow? Because I want to... Ah, there it is. So I just want to get... I want to get my arrows together and get everything kind of... So I can get it going into a straight line. So I'm going to leave that rabbit here until I'm heading back, I think. Hey, buddy. Sorry about your friend. Well, you know, for me, the complaining kind of points out a really interesting human condition where, you know, when times are good, she doesn't really have much to say. You know, there's not a lot of positive things that she says, you know. Maybe You know, this will come in handy, or, you know, oh, lucky day, but that's it. Everything else is, oh, God, my feet, my head, my back. My God, is that a bear? She doesn't say that, but I would if I was her. Yeah, yeah, that's true too, right? Exactly. It's like, hey, hey, lady, how about some stoicism? You know, maybe, maybe you can back off on the old complainer Rooney here. I'm doing what I can, you know. Yeah.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
This is an area I don't normally walk in, guys. Sorry I'm being suddenly so quiet. It's just, yeah, there's a lot of, you know, killer animals that wander around in that spot. Alright, let's take this guy with us now. Whew, okay. Whew. Yeah, that's true too, actually. But the thing about, you know, she does say goddamn freezing. But every time you light a fire, she doesn't swear like a maniac at the fire starting process. Which I find pretty funny about Green Hell. The guy's just, he starts a fire and in like literally sits down to start it and just starts cursing. It's like, or he breaks an axe that he made out of a stone, some rope and a stick, and he's like, it was like he just bought it from the hardware store half an hour ago. Is his reaction when it finally breaks, right? You know, it's like you're cutting down trees and then he's just like, he breaks his crappy axe he made. No, son of a bitch, he's losing his mind, and you're just like, oh. I remember a guy like that. I called him Dad. So guys, I've got a rabbit on me. I don't like that. But I'm pretty sure I've killed everybody. So we're okay that way, unless the bear stalks me down here. Because the thing I don't like is, guess where we just were? At the bear's house. Guess who wasn't home? That's right, the bear. But I like fog, because fog's not windy, right? Boom. Burning through this fire striker, but I got a feeling we got a body behind that island with a fire striker for me, guys. Cannot wait. Yeah. So sorry about my lateness tonight and stuff. I keep getting sucked into 7 Days to Die. I tell you, that game is... And Pest even warned me, you know, hey, Game's got a pretty nice progression feel to it. Like, it's really good at hitting the brain in just the right way to make you think, you know. And holy cow, is it ever grindy. But it all seems like stuff that you're grinding towards for a good cause. Why am I still freezing to death? 19 degrees. -6. Ew. The only thing I really, well, not the only thing, but one of the things I do not like, we'll cook up some soup. The only thing one of the things I do not like about this place. Oh, the Pike's Last Stand slanted tree. Oh, now I forget what I was talking about. I just figured out what Pike was talking about. We're just gonna actually go back on there. One of the things, oh yes, I do not like about this place is the lack of birch trees. So there's no birch bark anywhere near this place. There's a good amount of bark up in the ravine, and we might head up there at some point to kind of level that out. Just don't want to add more fuel. So let's just do back, cook, water, go. And I will, we got 4 hours? Dude. You know, it worked. It worked for 21 days so that I could get enough resources and stuff to go and start looking at setting up a decent other base, which I'm going to start on now because I've got a lot of food and everything. But you guys wait. Just wait till the next video, guys. It is great. It's great. It's not a horde day. It's me. It's not very exciting, but I'm packing up and I'm leaving that base and moving to my new base. And so I take you on a map tour across the entire, to where my new base is. I've decided not to set up in the green biome, but I'm close. I'm in the wasteland. But close. So I just got to acquaint myself with the map because I don't think you can find this map. Well, that's enough water, but let's...
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
She's getting more and more tired as the night goes on, but I really like this crafting outside. 58 minutes? Alright, well let's see if I can craft... No. Craft this for an hour. Good stuff. Pull a couple of torches for potentially dead bodies. Oh, see that? See them? Those crows? They're getting higher and higher and higher, and then they disappear. The weather crows go over top. We got some bad weather coming in, guys. Wait. I did not eat you, and I sat there crafting with... Oh my gosh. Well, that would have been... Yeah, but I want to grab the rabbit and skin him, so... Oh, yeah, so yeah, that's my... And then, you know, it's a lot of fun, that game, but there's a kind of a difference because I got this computer specifically with this game in mind. And now this game plays very smoothly. I enjoy it very much. 7 Days to Die does not play as nearly as smoothly because I need another stick of RAM and everything else. I need a bit of an upgrade if I want to match. Like, because playing the medium graphics on that is cool enough. For me, anyway. But it's a gets a little framey at times. I mean, I think it gets framey for everyone, just because of the way the game is. But I have to go something again. I gotta go get some more food, guys. Oh, these are green. Oh yeah, that's right. I picked them up by the bear shack. But now at least I got, got a couple of these. Got a little can of soup. Got some jerky. A lot of water. So we can get in a good few hours of coat making tomorrow too. Do I want to sleep right now? How about I read? Try to read for an hour, I guess. Which one am I reading? No, not reading that. Not reading that. Definitely not reading that. Right? Right. So let's go with fire starting. Sure. Research for an hour. It won't let me finish this hour. It'll be too dark. Now we can get some good sleep. Yeah, it's funny because you know, I got the game about a month ago, the 7 Days to Die, and I never wanted to get it because it was the zombie thing, right? You know, I wasn't really into the zombies, really. No game would have ever captured the kind of zombie experience I was kind of looking for anyway. Turns out 7 Days to Die actually does. You know, because it gives you that impending doom, and you're walling yourself off in structures using available resources. Oh, that's why I'm so darn heavy. I'm carrying stuff that I shouldn't be. Like this hoodie and this extra sweater. I should be wearing this. I should be fixing these. Okay, can't repair in the dark. We're going to go to here. I'm going to take those off to hopefully they don't wreck. Oh yeah, these guys. I got some ragged work gloves. They work way better than fleece. $45 minutes for a cloth, eh? 5 of those. Just really? Just no, it's okay. Okay, come on, it's not that dark. There we go. You can't fix a pair of socks. Come on now. You can pretty much fix a pair of socks with hope, you know? Alright, so what needs to be done? This needs a harvesting. And keep an eye on my calories.
All I can think about is food.
And you know, it's who is it? Miss Gams was saying that it plays really smoothly on console. Let's try it. It's only going to take 25 minutes. She won't starve to death in the meantime. Bam, worn work gloves. Can we get decent work gloves? Bam, worn work gloves. They're still worn, but they're much better than fleece ones could ever be. So we'll just drop those for now. We've put some fixes into our sweaters and stuff in a bit. But for now, I don't think they're really capable of, once they drop down past you, I think they have a lot of difficulty coming back up. I think it's possible because they'll punch the block directly in front of them and then hop up against it. And if they can get a purchase, you know, they'll keep doing that on the way out. But you're talking like you got these guys drop down a hole for hours. What do I have for wood? Not enough. Not enough. Let's hop in and do some. Run over here real quick, look for some sticks, and we'll hop inside, do some indoor lumberjack action. Okay, that's 2 sticks. Not a lot on the sticks. Oh, I see a stick. Came all the way over here for this stick.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
We got a dead deer out there too. No, we'll tear down something out of the... Actually, both of these I think have... My favorite chair to tear right there. It is. Okay. Too cold to think, but you know what? Think about how good this beef jerky is. Well, that's something to think about. Top that up with some of that. You should be able to tear down a chair in no time. Okay. Oh no. No, keep drinking. Sorry, I didn't mean to cancel you. At least keep you underweight for 5 minutes today. Nice. Now we got cloth with that.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Ah. So I guess we'll go and we'll smash this other lazy boy, or this nice comfy chair.
I could eat anything.
Yeah, well, so we'll smash this. And then I'll hop on. Oh, there goes my well-fed bonus. Cool. Darn it. Because I would have eaten something if I would have known I was that close.
So hungry.
Well, you know what? You're going to have to wait until bedtime now. I'm sorry. It is my fault, but you're just too hungry of a girl. Tinder? Yeah, we'll get rid of a piece of tinder. Why not? Well, the thing is, though, if you can drop a bunch of them down into a pit, you can take the old hand grenade and throw it into the pit with them. They don't throw it back, eh? So I'm going to try to start doing some weird traps like that. Start looking into maybe... because you can build landmines and stuff. I talk about it a little bit in my video because I'm interested in, you know, coming up with some, you know, much better defenses, right, than what I've been using. And, you know, in such a way that, say I set out landmines, I don't want them to blow up landmines and then wipe your, you know, wipe out a whole row of spikes or whatever, you know. So I gotta come up with a tactic on how to use that. Ooh, I gotta start sharpen my knife. Now the turrets, they only work one at a time, which was... Now I'm cold. Which was a rough thing to find out. Your turrets only work one at a time. Because that would be nice if they all operated wherever. And that's the thing too, it's like ladders and all sorts of things. There's a bunch of different, basically, you know, obstacles you can kind of set up on them, right? So now we need to... So this is the, this was the coat making episode that I said I wouldn't make you guys watch, and I'm sorry about that. And part of it, the reason it was such a pain in the butt is because of my insistence on trying to keep my well-fed bonus. It was a dream. I need to, you know, I need to be in hunting mode and not be making coats and such if I want to keep the well-fed. It's just that's the only way about it, you know? It's the only way to get her done. Well, we got lots of lamp oil, and I did have some good times. We ate some fish. We ate some deer. I did visit a couple of corpses. One this morning and then one this evening. Because it's not going to be all crafting in this map. I'm going to get going here. I might as well gamble with this thing. Huh. Not bad. Not bad at all. All right. Now we can go to bed for the evening. Wake up. It'll be nice and bright. We'll be well rested. And I'll have to do the starvation diet for a little bit. But you guys know, you guys see it all the time with me. I like the well-fed bonus. And I like the challenge that the well-fed bonus gives you. Because it's hard to keep, actually. On Interloper. It's hard to kill all the deer all the time.
Think about his food.
Well, you got enough sticks and stuff to go fishing, so. But before we start our day, out there in the wilderness, let's throw a fix into that sweater. Bam. Perfect. Well, you're not going to get anything to eat right now. All right. Guess I'll get... I want to do... See, fishing is really... Hunting something's pretty good. But fishing... You know what I mean? Like, they both kind of have their pros and cons. Like, fishing, you spend a lot of time outdoors. It's kind of good for your character's mental health. Hunting is... a big, huge drop of food all at once. So I'm thinking, oh, don't look at me. Don't look at me. Try the old loons. Pop up. Popping up, ducking out.
Gotta warm up somehow.
You'll warm up by the fire you're going to throw by this deer. Alright, it'd be nice if he actually just turned right towards me. What are you looking at? Oh, it's turning away from me. That's perfect. Perfect. Yeah, about there, I think, eh? Oh, nope. There we go. Hey, excuse me, your friend seems to have fallen. It's okay. I'm here. I will administer CPR. Don't you worry about a thing. What's this, a rock? I must have been out here throwing rocks at deer. Okay. Now we get the well-fed bonus back, guys. Alright. Yeah, ever since I found out as long as you're... And I'm just going to get rid of it. You know, as long as you're standing up behind them and they can't see you, you can shoot at them all day. I love that. I love that. So yeah, you guys are only getting, I don't know, around 3,000 up kilobytes per second or whatever. It's kind of lame at this day and age. Hey, yeah. Let's crouch down and throw on some. Throw on 10 of them, sure. Let's get 4 of these going. Really? You're not, well, I was going to say, you're not warming up yet at all? Wow. It's freezing out here. Breakfast on the go for the poor girl. All right. Looks like I got things back under control. Good, good. Yeah, we'll use the knife. So what do we got? 30 minutes on this? All right. Might as well make our clothes warmer while we warm up. What do we got here? This guy's at 100%. Let's wear... Actually, this thing's a piece of crap, so let's take it off. Put this one on. Pair that one. Oh, I don't want to burn my meat, though. So hopefully that didn't take too long. Oh, good. It did not. Lovely day out here in the long dark. Nice. Always need more feathers. Especially if you're giving them away all the time. So there's a deer out there with an arrow in it, and I don't know where he went. Somewhere off over there. Okay, Dave. Yep, I'm, yeah, here it is. It's after 10:30 for me, and I gotta get up early and work, so... I'm going to shut her down here in a few minutes myself. But I got everything back under control. I promised to do the last little bit of wolf coat off camera. A little bit of this fire back, jeez. All right, actually, you know what? Let's leave that for now. Take this stuff and these guts and run inside.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Pack's getting pretty heavy. Way too heavy to carry. Jeez, what have I got? 45 kilo. Oh, that's right. I lost my well-fed. Let's get me under 10 kilograms over, so I should be able to run again. All right. Slowly jog back to the fishing huts. We'll get back to the fishing huts and I'll call it a night. It was a lot of fun, though. Got a lot of things killed. You know, that's usually not my intention, is when I'm here. It's not like, it's like, ooh, gotta kill stuff, but I prefer to get the wolves and stuff out of the way if I can, you know? Okay, so that's not what I wanted to do. There we are. Leave a little bit of food at the fishing hut, or just take a little bit with me. I can eat it inside even. And we'll call it a night. So thanks for dropping by and seeing me live stream some Long Dark. I do like how smooth it plays now. It's really nice. Really nice. Alright, let's hop in here and have a bite to eat, and we're good to go. Cured deer hide, cured gut, wolf pelts on its way. Oh, I can make stuff like that. I didn't know that. Cured, cured. Perfect. All right. Have some food. Could drop the other one outside, I guess. Let's do that. And yeah, I'll see you with this girl next Sunday when we're she'll have a wolf coat on anyway, so we won't be in quite so desperate straits, as it were. But yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on next Sunday. And I'll be sure to put out some videos this week. Try to keep things going that way. And I got some crazy things going on in my personal life, and you know, so it's nothing too bad, you know. But anyway, we'll see you in a bit. Spread that out a bit so I know what I've got. And yeah, she's doing okay. Actually, you know what? Let's take a quick look. Take a quick look. Managed to get a survivor 51 days into Interloper and haven't really noticed. So she has survived 50 days. She's no Pepper. They're 863. Darn it. She was so close to 1,000 days, guys. Just so silly. All right, guys. Awesome to see you all. And until next time, keep surviving.